This is the most epic video you have seen yet. If you aren't prepared, make sure you like, subscribe, you know what to do. You do not want to miss this. Let's get into it. It's your boy Rise. Yes, we are in the one and only anime Shadows 2, and as you may have seen by the title and the thumbnail, yes, we are dropping $100 or pounds on the game, and the one and only Kaneki at level 150 with its skin. Yes, it is time, ladies and gentlemen. 10k Robux is mine, not anymore. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe we have just done that. Oh, level 150 premium battle pass. Everything that you see here is now mine. Claim all. Oh my days. Let's go. Kaneki shiny version is mine, along with obviously every other item. Let's get this shiny version equipped. Here we go. Shiny Kaneki. Obviously the basic version is right there at level 50, but nah, we do not want this one. Our main focus today is the shiny Kaneki in all its mighty right over here. And with the addition of getting this unit, we are going to be maxing it. Obviously we have the scientist skin right here at level 125. Now first off, it is time to put a skin on him. So let's select a shadow. Here we go. He is now gonna gain plus 25% damage with his skin. So there we go. Let's get this boy equipped again. Oh, which one is it? Okay, they both look the same. That is very hard to tell, but there we go. Shiny Kaneki with its skin equipped. Now it's the moment of maxing this to the ultimate damage unit. So first off, that we are going to be doing is maxing this guy to not 50, to not 60, but 70. So it is time to equip our luck team. Luck doesn't even help, but you know, we'll equip it anyway. And let's put Kaneki up here. I'm guessing it's this one. I cannot even tell. Let's just rename it real quick. Okay, there we go. Renamed it to ultimate. The ultimate unit in all its glory. Let's put on, to make this a little bit quicker, tide runes, as these give 34% experience. So let's quickly max this to level 70, and then we move on to phase 2. Oh my gosh, that phase took so long, but finally it is 70. Now it's time for phase 2. With Kaneki now level 70, doing an insane 5.3 million, it is time to get this guy 5 stars. Well, 4 stars. So here we go. It is going to gain an extra 20% damage. So we go from 5.3 million to 8 million. So we are gaining 3 million extra DPS just from 20% damage. Now let's go into phase 3. Phase 3, we are heading over to Dragon World, and the most fun part for you all, yes, talent rolling is the worst part. However, we have 6k, and if you see here, the new addition to auto rolling is, well, I just said it, auto rolling. So we're actually going to select all of these right now, and I guess try it. How do you, oh, let me select a unit. These are selected, and yeah, we just select them all and they're rolling. Well, was rolling. Yeah, you can only roll one at once. Can I roll this one too? I can't. Okay, so we're gonna get each and every one to either SS, SSS, or the amazing O-. Hopefully we get lucky and get an O-. Nobody has actually gotten this yet. So let's go through the rolling and let's see if we can get anything lucky. Hopefully we do. And then we can move on to phase number 4. Oh my gosh. Bit of rolling later. Unfortunately, we got quite unlucky. Didn't manage to pull any SSS, so that is something we will have to grind for in the future, but our talent capsules were going down quite significantly, so we're gonna have to leave it here. But our current update on the unit is 12 million DPS. We're getting there. We're catching up to some of these with a unit, but we will be destined to make this the ultimate unit. So now let's get straight onto phase number 4. While we are still in the dragon world, we are heading over to destruction. From there to here. How exciting. We have 6k and we are aiming for destruction 5 or destruction 6. So let's grab it on. Yes, there is also an auto roll feature, so we're just going to leave those there. And I think, yeah, the auto roll feature is just as quick as auto clicking. So I guess it's time to let this roll once again, and then we can move on to the next phase. And while we are rolling, if you are enjoying these videos and want to see more content, make sure you like, subscribe, and also let me down in the comments what you are enjoying, what maybe I can improve on, because, you know, I take any help, any suggestions. It all helps me out in the end. But I am very thankful to all of you guys who are supporting me throughout this journey. This video was definitely an expensive one, but it's for you guys to see how OP we can make this unit, and if it's worth the days worth of grinding for some of you to get the shiny Kaneki from the one and only Tokyo Ghoul. Bit of grinding and we have completed destruction. Unfortunately, we didn't get destruction 6. I feel like we're never gonna get it. But here's an update on the current damage. We are sat on 18 million. This is without any units equipped. We're gonna have to redo our team to make sure this is, again, the ultimate unit. But guys, I believe it's time for phase number 5. Let's get into it. So here we are again in Dragon still, and it's time for relics and accessories. Now, currently we don't actually have anything we can put like new on it. However, in the newest update, the best relic and accessories, well, for relics, it's the new Zero Wings, and for accessories, it's the new Tiny Crown. So we are going to take the one-off Roger, as we are going to be swapping Roger out. I took it off and put him on Kaneki. Now for relics, we want the best thing on him. So currently on Roger, we have, yeah, I have absolutely no idea. The sea backpack was the best current relic from last update. It is unobtainable now, unfortunately. So we're going to be taking this one, which is now over here, and putting him on that. So until we can get enough relics or summer points to be able to upgrade the new Zero Wings, obviously it is a lot better. Once we can get this to triple S or SS, we will swap it over. But for now, we're using the sea backpack. Now, the current stats on this unit has bumped up massively to 650 million, and we aren't even done yet. Like, bruh, this is insane. So these two will be our two ultimates that we use in the team, Sydney and Kaneki. Now, I believe with the new relics and accessories, it is time to move on to the next phase. So with relics and accessories done, let's go on to phase number 6. And this leads us right back to world number 1, Shadow City, for the one and only traits. Now we have an insane amount, 25,000 or 24,000 should I say, and our aim is strongest ability. Hopefully we don't get phantom. Summer used to be the best, but we can't get it anymore. However, we are going to keep them both on because base damage, strongest ability is a little bit less than phantom, but we do want that ultimate ability. So I believe it's time for the auto rolling to commence. Hopefully it doesn't take us too long, but we'll find out now.
2,000 years later.
Oh my my days, what a run that was. This is technically part 2 of the video because the other one went on for so long. Sorry, I've got to be a little bit quiet now because, you know, people sleeping, you know how it is. But guys, we did it. After 21,000 rolls, we finally managed to get the one and only strongest ability on Kaneki, which completes all 6 phases of the grind to make the ultimate unit. Now with that said, I believe it is time for the final showcase of how much it has really boosted our units. Now I have messed about with the units a little bit. Obviously this is our team and I've been swapping around the relics and the accessories on the units to make sure they have the best possible ones. So yes, we still have Tiny Crown and I believe, yeah, SS wings on Kaneki, so that hasn't changed. However, everything else has swapped about, which now equals our Kaneki doing 1.8 billion with a 0.9 second cooldown, combined with Sid, which does 1.7 team ultimate damage. So that is insane, and the rest of our units are doing a lot better now. If we head over to runes really quickly, we take those off and we put on the flare runes really quickly. Kaneki boosts up to 2.5 billion. Which is insane, along with all the other units doing mad amount of damage. Now to really see how much our Kaneki can do, we had going straight to the test dummy. And just like that, we're here. Perfect. So we swap over our runes to the abyss runes. Why? Because of ultimate damage. Now it does lower our Kaneki slightly. However, these two are the best ultimate ancient units to use together combined. So without further ado, I think it's time to see the real test. Currently, our highest DPS is 34.57 trillion before any of the unit changes. So it is time to see the real test. So let's get auto clicking on the deal extra damage, and guys, let's see the magic happen. And if we focus on Kaneki right in the middle there, we will see its ultimate ability, and it pops out its giant tail and does a crazy explosion. Let's see that one more time. Crazy ability, crazy team. Obviously, remember, everything that we've done in today's video brings us to the ultimate unit. Phase 1, getting levels. Phase 2, doing the stars. Phase 3, stats. Phase 4, destruction. Phase 5, relics and accessories. And phase 6, which took me, I kid you not, over an hour to get a secret trait. And luckily we did get the best one, but that was all 6 phases complete to bring us to the insane unit. All right, a few minutes has passed now. Let's see the beauty. Oh my god, 55 trillion. That has put us at a 20 trillion increase. That is insane. If we head over to the leaderboard over here, over to the left side, with our crazy new mount, that puts us technically at number 2 on the content creator leaderboard, with Phesmo being number 1 with 116. We are, in fact, half of his DPS, which is crazy. But yeah, I hope you all have enjoyed that video. Phesmo has actually done the exact same video as this one, so make sure you check his channel out too, because I would not be continuing YouTube without him. He is such a W guy. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe the video. This one was definitely an expensive one.